Hello everyone, my name is Matt,
And I'm Joe.
and today we have a special guest, Derek Lockwood, or as he is known on YouTube, the Beta Cat.
He started YouTube on August 1st, 2012, and in his relatively short time on YouTube he's amassed a large following. His videos are mostly indie games and horror games. However, he also has a weekly vlog known as Don't Worry Wednesdays. So Derek, tell us about yourself.
Hello, and thanks for having me, dudes.
No problem.
As you guys
Okay.
know, my name's Derek, and yes, I did start August 1st. A little bit about me. I like video games, which is kind of obvious. I love music, which that's not too obvious. I do a little producing here and there. I like a wide variety of things, and I like a whole bunch of do-it-yourself stuff, cars, computers, stuff like that.
Wow, very interesting. Looks like you're jack of all trades. But if you guys were wondering, this is the person that made me meet Joe, which is why this channel even exists. He's also an inspiration to me and Joe, so yeah, Derek, you're awesome.
All of the inspirations.
All of the inspirations. Alright, anyhow, so I guess we're gonna start asking you a few questions and just try and help our audience get to know you more and hopefully let your audience get to know you a little more. Some of these questions may be quite random, so expect the
I'm ready.
unexpected. Alright, so Joe, how about you start us off with a question?
Okay. So, what made you think you wanted to make videos? When did you know that you wanted to make them and why?
Well, I've always been watching YouTube, probably since high school, but only recently of last year did I realize you can do something with it. And I have my ups and downs in life, as everyone does. And I was kind of looking for a distraction, so to speak. And of course, I started with Call of Duty, as everyone did. And the reason I chose that, which was one of my favorite YouTubers at the time, C9ers, or Adam Montoya, which he still is. And he would do commentary over Call of Duty videos, but he would be speaking about like situations, life crisis, taking suggestions, and just trying to help people out. And I thought, hey, you know what? That sounds kind of cool, and I want to do that myself. So I started out, and I started just talking about random things. A couple of my first videos were about modesty, women, dealing with financial stuff. And then it just grew from there, and I started doing other things. Created my own Don't Worry series, which is I take questions from viewers, and I try to help them out, and just, expanding horizons with different games and meeting people, such like that.
That is very interesting to see how you started and how far you've come so far, and to watch you grow. Because I'm gonna be around for a while, Derek. But
Yeah.
it's pretty cool to be on this bandwagon, and I'm glad that we were able to meet. And I think what you do for people, whether it's just words to some, or if it's just like an inspiration or something that they can take from it and learn from things that you may have experienced, and it's just that knowledge that helps
Yeah.
out everyone.
And that's one of the great things about YouTube, which is that people can share their experiences, and Derek's really doing what YouTube is supposed to be, and that's helping people, and it's really great.
Indeed. Alright, so I've had this question in my head for a while, and I'm kind of curious. What's your favorite game? Any genre.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Can I choose different platforms?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can choose any platform.
All right, for Super Nintendo, it's definitely Super Mario RPG. For PlayStation 1, it would probably be Final Fantasy VII. Yes, I know. All of you pointing and laughing at me. For PlayStation 2, I'd want to say Zone of the Enders. That game was amazing. Still is. Nintendo 64, I'd say Perfect Dark. That was a good game. I think altogether, it would be a battle between Super Mario RPG and Final Fantasy VII. Definitely.
Right on. Those are some great selections there. I really agree with the majority of them. The only one that I would differ with myself would be for the Super Nintendo. I was a gigantic Mario fanboy, but I love Super Metroid, so that would be the only one I would change.
Yeah, that game was good too, actually.
Alright, so I told you there'd be random questions, so prepare yourself.
Body's ready.
Alright, so what size shoe do you wear?
That would differ. It can be anywhere from 10.5 to 11.5.
Very nice. Joe, do you have any random questions?
Not ones that would be appropriate for under 18s.
Oh my. Alright. Alright then. What games are you looking forward to? Whether it be a year, 2 years, or even more.
Well, I'm waiting for Evil Within. That looks fantastic. Is it Dying Light? I think that's what it's called. Dying Light. Machine for Pigs. Yes.
Oh,
Hell yes.
Oh yes.
To that. Amnesia. Machine for Pigs. And I think that's about it right now.
Yeah, those.
It would be sweet if they made Left 4 Dead 3, but that's totally not gonna happen because Valve can't count the 3.
Valve can't count. Man, those are definitely some titles I'm looking forward to. Yeah, but Left 4 Dead 3, that would be a tremendous game if it did exist. Anyhow, we'll be wrapping this up here soon. So, Joe, do you have any final questions?
Yes, I do. Derek, what do you do in your spare time between, YouTube and sleep?
I eat. No, but on my spare time, as I said before, music's kind of a big thing for me. So I play around with music once in a while. I used to DJ before, so I produce some dance music. But lately I've been getting back into guitar, so I play guitar once in a while. But mainly what I'm not doing, when it's not YouTube or work or eating or sleeping, I'm actually just educating myself on random stuff. Because I like being able to know about something in case it ever does happen. Like, for instance, always learning about technology, be it computers, some new kind of cellular software or something like that, just so I can speak to it, or just to look into it because I like being kind of up to date on stuff like that. Just random things. I like to cook because
That's
I
cool.
like food.
Yeah, cooking. Oh man.
I suppose, as a follow-up to that, if you had advice for someone young, say, if you had to give somebody life advice on what they should do to prepare themselves for the world, what would it be?
Oh, if I had to give advice to a young child, it would be confident. Doesn't matter what people think as long as you think it's the right thing to do. Be yourself. Treat everyone as if they were family. Because there's not enough of that in the world. And the more happiness we can bring, I think it just would make the world a little bit better.
Let's go.
That's deep, and
That's profound.
I couldn't have said it any better. All right, so one last question, and before we wrap this up, where do you see yourself in maybe, let's say 5 years. 5 years from now.
5 years from now, probably still sitting right here, making videos and or something with music. But if I did consider pursuing something professionally, it would definitely be something with computers, like a tech engineer, something of that fashion.
Alright, well, I guess we'll find out what happens. Anyhow, thank you for watching the video, and thank you, Derek, for being with us tonight. And I'll leave a link down below to his channel so you can go check him out. And that's about it. So, bye guys.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.